Greenlight exclusives hobby haul. I've got 10 hobby exclusives from the Greenlight series, all released around summer 2019. We're getting all of these vehicles out of the package for a review, as well as I've got a whole bunch of regular Greenlights to look at with you guys, also coming out of the package. These also released summer 2019. We've got some from the Hollywood collection, Meckham Auctions, Black Bandit, another Hollywood, Blue Collar series, more Hollywood. So I got about half the Hollywood most recent collection. Greenlight Muscle, a couple cars from the V-Dub series club, and a Tokyo Torque. A quick review of the cars and their packaging before they come out. Here is Hollywood Series 24. This is the latest release at the time of filming, September 2019. The 1970 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. This was the car from National Lampoon's Vacation, the first station wagon which had a very short-lived role in the movie. It was flattened in the parking lot just before they got the family truckster, so that's a cool car to add to the collection. We'll just stick to the Hollywoods for now for a second until we get through those. Also from Series 24, Independence Day 1971 Chevrolet C10. This truck had a very minor role in that hit movie from the early 1990s. Very nicely done though, as far as movie release cars. They are all actual movie cars. I have looked up and confirmed their existence, not to question Greenlight's expertise and such, but just to confirm. We've also got the 1955 Chevrolet 210 Townsman from Vanishing Point. That was just basically a set car in the background. It did not have a major role, but there it is. Meckham Auctions. Gotta love those trucks. Big 1977 Ford F100 Explorer. Short box, really nice detail on that. Can't wait to get it out of the package. Lots of details on the back of this packaging as well, including all the details on that actual truck and what it sold for in Kissimmee, $24,750. Black Bandit. This one is Series 21, and that is the 1975 Ford F100. Long box with the roll bar, pretty cool. So very similar to the first 1977 we just looked at. Going back a decade or so, we've got the Blue Collar Edition, Series 5, 1963 Dodge D100. Other vehicles, of course, listed on the back, but I have so many cars here to open up for you. We can't be looking at every back of the packaging. Next, Greenlight Muscle, 1978 Ford Mustang II King Cobra T-Top. Really like that car. Looks exceptionally detailed, as always. From Club V-Dub, Series 9. Got the 1965 Volkswagen Type 3 Squareback with a interesting cargo carrier on the roof and the Golf livery. Livery? I always get tongue-tied on that word. I don't know why. I avoid using that word. Classic Volkswagen Beetle. This is the Series 9 as well. And this is a Mexican, I believe, some sort of Mexican police car. I might be wrong, but I haven't looked at it closely enough yet to confirm. From Tokyo Torque, the 1969 Datsun 510, yet again. Who doesn't like a 510 though? Nice rally race car paint job on that one, so it's coming out of the package for sure to join its brethren in my Datsun collection. Now into the exclusives. We've got this. Now all these exclusives are from the Hobby exclusive. I don't know where you get these things. They're not sold in Canada, so all mine come from eBay, but I imagine from your local hobby store. 1976 Jeep DJ5. Oh my goodness, we've got to turn that off. Get rid of the phone. Nothing kills a video more than a texting phone. And they got strangely just a picture of the actual casting on the back, so kind of not the greatest packaging on that one. The same true for the 1974 Jeep DJ5 in the school bus, the ultimate in short bus, I would say. That's the shortest school bus I've ever seen. Again, just a simple picture of the casting itself. Not terrific, but oh well. Cool casting. 1975 Jeep DJ5 yet again with the ice cream tampos on it. Very colorful, kind of snazzy. Some hideous card back that I don't really need, and just a bunch of pictures of ice cream on the back. So, also pretty lame. But we've also got this amazing, not so lame, Winnebago 1966 Dodge D100 with Winnebago slide-in camper. I love these campers. I buy every single one I can. They're always hobby exclusive, so they're very hard to find. And these ones usually have a bit more going on in the background. You can pause on that if you want to read about it. Four-wheel drive, off-road mobility with a camper truck. That sounds pretty rare these days. Can't imagine you're going to find those out on the market in 1/1 scale all that very often. Then we've got the Silver Streak 1970 Chevrolet C10 Cheyenne with Silver Streak camper. Lots of detail on these things, quite heavy. The campers are all plastic, but really nice, nice work on that. And some more little blurbs on the back, another little scenery shot, nothing to write home about. Really don't mind opening these up too much. Here's a cool one, the New York City Taxi 2013 Ford Fusion. Pretty cool, probably one of the newest New York taxis I have, and certainly the first Ford, I believe. Nothing going on in the back. Cityscape, we've seen these New York taxi exclusives before, and the packaging basically is always the same. What I haven't seen before is a hobby exclusive of a Checker Cab Co. Los Angeles 2011 Ford Crown Victoria. Pretty cool. From what I know about taxi companies, I don't think there's cars that old still performing as taxis. And not in the United States, certainly not here in Canada either, but they all rusted away. Here's one that's really old. Taxi from, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. From Mexico, 1988, Ford Ltd Crown Victoria. Really nice paint job on this one. Love these big four-door wagons, and simply can't get enough of them. Nothing going on the back of that card art. And another big old Crown Victoria. This one's an 85 Ford Ltd wagon in the Patterson Fire Department paint job Tampa work. It's got a nice old style light bar on the roof. Very detailed hubcaps by the looks of it. And a picture of the actual car. Thank you. That's what I want to see. I love that when they actually have a real car that they've put on the back. So that's probably the one of the few cars here I'm showing you that actually has something worth looking at on the back of the vehicle. 1970 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. This is the 54th 500, Indy 500, I do believe, official pace car. Yep, and another cool retro picture on the back, but really not much going on here. Certainly no picture of the actual car, which is what I think would have been most desirable for that packaging. I've got all 20 Greenlight vehicles opened up for a full review. Let's check out the awesome details on these magnificent little castings. Just a tremendous amount of details, as you can see. Great stance on this Ford pickup truck. It's got just the right ride height, just the right look. I love the long box on it. It does come with a hitch and tow trailer, as many Greenlight vehicles do have that now. And now we'll just do a side-by-side comparison to the short box version. You can see the difference in the box and lots of other little details that Greenlight is so attentive about with the model year changes from one vehicle to the next. And let's just have a look at this one now. Some very authentic hubcaps on it. Lots of nice details in the paintwork. Got the little Meckham auction sticker on the windshield. And the only thing I noticed with this one versus the packaging of the actual vehicle was that this stripe doesn't quite line up where it did on the actual vehicle. The stripe should come out a little bit farther, but I'm just nitpicking now, aren't I? Over to the Chevy C20 or C10. This is that rusty version, and they've done a tremendous job yet again with making this truck look just like the movie truck. Very rusty, very weathered. And amazing that they can get this kind of detail on these little 1/64 scale vehicles. Got another Chevy here with the camper. This one's quite a bit cleaner, of course. Tons of detail. Check out the little aerial on top, all the little marker lights, and of course everything else that's going on here. Now over to this older Dodge. I've got the hood open so you can see the engine. And a big boxy camper on the back of this unit. Looks terrific. That nice green roof. Very period correct, I would say. Going back a bit farther, we've got this blue collar workers Dodge truck with a detailed engine. Lots of gear on the back. We've got an old wooden ladder. Some big old cargo toolboxes mounted on the top of the box. And quite a heavy casting. Nice big meaty tires on it. Although I don't mind the thin tires. They are a bit more realistic in scale. And I've got my little 1/64 scale Greenlight man out here, just showing how everything is just so perfectly scaled, one car to the next. Absolutely love that about Greenlight. This is a beautiful model, 4-door. The old Handyman special Chevy Wagon. And just married. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Love the black deep dish rims on it. And very, very close to the actual movie car from Vanishing Point. Well, I guess we'll look at these Jeeps. I've got this Icecream Jeep. This has got a whole bunch of different popsicles on the side. They're really hard to see unless you zoom right in. Drumsticks, popsicles, freezies, cookies, all that good stuff. Makes me kind of hungry, actually. Not a lot of room to sell this stuff out of the back of this thing. There's no refrigeration unit, so I'm not sure if the kids are going to be overly pleased with the quality of the ice cream coming out of this truck. It's going to be rather mushy. Then we've got the short bus. This is the extremely short bus. School bus. Definitely not carrying any kids in this thing by the looks of it. There's no other seats. Just one driver's seat. No passenger seats whatsoever. Interestingly, right-hand drive Jeeps. Very fat tires on it. A bit too fat, actually. It's got a sliding door, but it doesn't actually slide. That would go back. It's still quite a nice little model, though, and I really do like it. We've got the Army version. This is probably the most correct paint job for this type of vehicle, given its utilitarian purpose. Jeep. Where are we going next? Let's look at this Datsun. Got the hood open on it. Little blue air cleaner there. Tons of detail. Nice fit and finish all the way around. Great little Goodyear tires on it. 95 BS. I don't know what BS stands for. I mean, I know what normally BS stands for, but we got no BS going on here, guys. Next car, that Golf car. The Golf Volkswagen. Really cool. It's got the opening rear hatch. The windows do look like they're blacked, but they're just really tinted. You can see through it. And terrific fit and finish on this car as well. All these cars are decent to good rollers, which is nice. My favorite cars, of course, station wagons. Love this Vista Cruiser model from the National Lampoon's Family Vacation. It does come with a hitch and tow capable trailer hitch. Tow attachment, opening drop-down tailgate, just like the real car would have in real life. Nice scaled tires. Great woody panel artwork on the side of it. And looks just like the movie version. Although the movie version ended up about 1/3 its height after it was crushed. We've got another Vista Cruiser here. This is the official pace car. Now this one, understandably, has some wider tires on it, some slicks, so it can speed around the racetrack ahead of the Indy cars. Also, the flip-down tailgate. Some nice mag wheels on it. Those are Firestone tires. Indy 500 right on the tire itself. Really nice decal work on this thing. Shifting gears over to a slightly newer station wagon. We've got the fire department. Really nice car as well, of course. Lots of detail. Drop-down tailgate once again. I'm not sure what's going on. These cars in the past, their castings, the tailgate was a bit stiffer and would stay up, but this one kind of wants to flop even when it's just sitting. No big deal, really. It's the same on this one here, so I'm not sure if there's something changed about the tailgate design on these cars or the fit, but it still works. Nice hubcaps, of course, all metal. This one doesn't have a trailer hitch. Often these cars did come with trailer hitches, but you can always add one if you wanted to, easily enough. Over to yet another taxi. This is a good old Greenlight casting, opening hood. Fairly simplified detail under the hood here. Nice fit and finish. And again, the black rims, which is really nice and authentic. Dual exhaust. Very detailed license plate. A slightly newer Ford. Here we've got the Ford Fusion with the New York City details on it, right down to the little details. Metered fare, flat fare, JFK Airport. Very detailed little taxi light on the roof. Transparent tail lights. Very nice. And look at the detail on those rear exhausts. Even on the newer models, you've got the mirrors on the side, which is really cool. Very well detailed car. Considering the price of these cars too, they're basically one of the cheaper and most highly detailed model 1/64 scale cars you can now actively buy at this time, in my opinion, in North America. Very detailed engine under the hood of this Mustang too. Really nice paint job on it. Love the work on this thing. T-top. That nice little smiley rear bumper. So much detail on this car. King Cobra. Check out those wheels, guys. Those things look amazing. One more car to show you, the smallest of the bunch. Little Mexican Volkswagen taxi. The light bar looks like it should fit better on a full-size station wagon. Probably should have had a cherry on top instead of this huge light bar, but it's still a cute little car. Lots of detail. And a great paint job all the way around. So that's the whole bunch of cars there. They're all going to go onto my display wall in the Hot Wheels Museum, or the Greenlight Museum portion of my collection. This is the Hot Wheels room that we're in currently for filming because it has the best light. All these cars go into the Greenlight Museum. I've got an upcoming video for you guys showing how I'm actually displaying all these cars, as I'm sure that is a common question that comes up. A lot of these cars are very strange sizes, being actual scale, not like Matchbox and Hot Wheels where basically all cars are basically the same length. I do struggle a little bit with the display, but it's all worth it. It's all worth opening them up. I really enjoy looking at these cars close up and being able to review them fully with you guys here on the video. So if you're after any of these cars, happy hunting. Take care.